hurt weed first into the third leap, but that was dirt and then whatnot, dirt within the curd of the herd me. But then when this leave early, it come out to its 4 years trust turned, or if that whole thing gets turned like it was some merry-go-round, and how to pound like that infer of said aforementioned track before this that you probably never listened to, but I know I listened to it, or it's since the third curses, but if that's in cursive and it's said in a language across an ocean, not erosion, then reimagine your inertia to be in its further, to make it earlier, to make before early comes a earlier, like hypnagogic dreams of the Montperby or Rabily. But then if it's Cabily, then what would be in its fam to be in its cozina, to be in its the problem with my flow. But then imagine the diplo upon this hint glow, if that had been marginalized and left to be agnosticalized like icicles, and that which vies to varieties, or if that is nice, then what hadn't come back to its parts of pop when dop 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 dop, that goes the sea drops to fall when the sink flops the top of the water music bowl. Or if such was bowling, would the devil be arguing with his wife? Oh, I don't think I cut the cake with the knife, I only cut it with the fork. But then imagine the spork, if that had been the dork upon which had replaced the Nord, then what unskyrimery reverse gameology and antonymity had been its anonymity, to be like a little bit of subliminal sonority, or if that is only mixturbalish. Now enter not the Furby but the Sonic game, or that game that has the four things that replies like Simon Says or whatever that thing has. Then revise. Well, don't revise, just nap on it till you fly high and get by without saying a mistake is drawn. Because anytime you shade and scribble on a pencil sketch that you've made, out comes the same respects of the spectacles of which the shadows and glitches in the image. Well, so it switch, but so it hitch and so it hog. Now what Simon Says, you says to Mary, I probably saw the musty in the mirror, like my old German joke when mushkos come out to be its garment for the lurften, or if that's the airlift, out comes the hatch of the system of a down the stern of what is on its image. So diminish and extinguish the flames at which the fires of rhymes have burned. Now burned what had turned, or even if it had learned how simply said in the sentences spiraling off one another had drawn the boringness on the head to be replaced with what you had aforementioned and belonged to its epilogueness, like a lipsilon or like a salon and epsilon, but then after that dongs to make that salad on the lettuce on your taco. And I am talking about the shaco bako wako, if that's not the flock of geese that had rung the hang on the hinges on, if the whole rhyme was a Dorkon, then Dorkon.